God bless you once again. It's another wonderful opportunity to learn at the feet of Christ. You see, I pray as we continue in learning, you remain blessed and become a blessing to others. One, by sharing and liking this page so that it can be extended to other people to see. And not only see, God will touch as many to view, to hear, and then have a change of hearts, surrender their life to Jesus so that we can all make it to heaven at last. Having said that, you are welcome. Today we'll be looking at what is God going to judge on the judgment day. For example, in the book of Revelation chapter 22, that should be verse 12, but just read Revelation chapter 22. Jesus was talking there and he said, "Behold, I am coming quickly, and my reward is with me, to give unto every man or everyone according to how his work shall be." Yes, that's the master emphasizing the fact that there is a judgment day. And he said, "I'm coming quickly, and my reward is with me, to give to everyone according to how his work shall be." Now, that raises a question. Which work? What is he going to judge? How do we know what God is going to judge? It's simple. It's simple. Let's go back to the 10 commandments. During the time of the children of Israel, when God, through which we know the real and the living God, in the time of Moses, after departing the Red Sea and in the wilderness, he went to the mountain and he collected the 10 commandments. That's a rule, a guide that brings peace on earth, peace between brethren. The summary of how we should live among ourselves. And it was 10. But the first part, during the lifestyle of the Lord Jesus, the Master in heaven, God himself, when he came like ordinary human being and he was living on it, he divided it. He opened our eyes to know that everything we see there that is 5, it's just 2 commandments. And the first commandment is, which is the summary of the first 5, love God with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your strength. In fact, in summary, love God with everything you have. That's the first commandment. And the second commandment is like it. Love your neighbor as yourself. I want to repeat it. The second commandment is like it, and it is love your neighbor as yourself. You want to ask, what does it mean by these things? He divided the commandment into 2. That means he didn't change it. As he has said, he has not come to destroy the law. And I would say he has come just to simplify it, to open our eyes to understand what it really means. So we are to love God. That's the first commandment. The second commandment in summary is to love your neighbor. But don't forget the topic we are discussing. What is God really going to judge on the judgment day? And it's simple. I don't want the video to be too long. I'm going to summarize it in, God is only going to judge what you and what I myself do to my neighbor. Simply put, tell yourself, God is going to judge what I do to my neighbor. That's a summary of what will happen on Judgment Day. It's not coming to judge your car, your houses, your shoe, your motor, your position, maybe in the church or in the world, politics. God is never coming to judge your position. He's never coming to judge your position in the church, in your house, even in your room. It's not coming to judge your position. It's not coming to judge any other thing you do other than what you do to your neighbor. But note, your position can put you into so many problems because the position you occupy determine, it lead you to it's for example, someone that occupy position of a governor or political position, you are meant to serve the public, millions of people, and they are referred to as your neighbor. So whatever you use that position to do can put you into big problem. No little wonder the Bible tells us, don't be eager to be leaders. So when they say some of you bribe yourself even to become leaders, deaconess. That is in the church setting now. Pastor, provincial pastor, regional pastor, daddy Gio, mommy Gio. God, if you realize or you put this into consideration that God, on that judgment day, what God is going to judge is what you do to your neighbor. And the position you occupy now determines how many of these neighbor how your action affect your neighbor. Simply put, I'm looking for how do I say it now? Express what is in my heart. The position you occupy, either in the church or in any place, is putting you into more danger because any position that give you access to affect your neighbor, life of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, not talk of millions of people, you should be ready. You should be well prepared. The judgment day is all about what you do to your neighbors, how you treat them, what you do for them, your thoughts towards your neighbor. It's not just your action openly. When your neighbor is in pain and you are crying and in your mind you are laughing, you'll be judged. Wow. If some of us know the kind of person that is called God, then we'll know that you can't hide from him. It's too advanced. So you should begin to, before now, maybe you might have been on the wrong path. Some of us have even hurt our neighbor. Your neighbor includes your wife and your children, include your pastor, include your church member, include your GU. If you are a GU, your members, people around you, your neighborhood. What you do there, you that you are driving, you splash water on people, and then you go your way. God, those are things that you'll be judged for. What you do, the judgment day is going to be simple, but you can begin to imagine now somebody that lived for 70 years on earth. How many people he has come across in the bus, in the house, in school, just name it, the number of people you interact with daily. And God, there are records being taken to the extent of the one that is in your mind. So if you remember that this is what God is coming to judge, I think you begin to live a better life. Your character, if you determine to make it to heaven, you begin to change now. Because where you can render, let me not go to, but just know from today, wherever you may be, doesn't matter your color, you may be white, you may be black, you are in Asia, you are in America, you are in Iran, you are in Israel, you are in USA. The judgment day that God has set for humanity, what is he going to judge? He's going to judge what each human being do to its neighbor, his or her neighbor rather. What you do to your neighbor in the open and in the close. When you wish people bad fortune, when you wish somebody can never, do good, maybe you don't say it to their face, you say it behind. It's already noted, well noted, with an advanced technology. Can you imagine if ordinary human being can take note of so many things. Or ordinary computer, iron and this thing can record and maybe capture your face, know your expression and the rest of it, like they do in China. How much more the advanced God? So Judgment Day will be simple for as many that understand this, that what the master will be judging when they call you due, what is going to be judging is what do you do to your neighbor. Not the chicken you buy with your money and you eat. That one is gone. You go, it will pass out through your nose and it's gone for life. But well, the person that cooked that food, we have his own judgment. Maybe when he was cooking, he sneezed and everything his nose entered the food. But because people are not seeing, it could be in the tree, it could be your wife, it could be your child. The reason why I'm saying this is so that we know this, what the Judgment Day is all about. Then we